Hi, I'm Andrew with Baker's Gas, and we're here with the Millermatic 211 Pro today. And what we're going to do in this video is going to show you how to upgrade your software on the 211 Pro, and it'll also work for the 215 Pro. So same software setup, but we have a 211 Pro. It's older, but it has a USB port, and it didn't have Pulse MIG or Pulse TIG on it. Or Pulse MIG, I'm sorry. The 215 is going to have Pulse TIG, but this will have Pulse MIG once we update it. So check that video. This is all we're doing in this video, just to show you how to do it. It's pretty simple. So what we're going to do, I got it plugged in to 220. We got the machine on, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Menu, and we're going to Software Versions. It'd be the fourth button all the way to the right. Click on it, and it says Insert USB Stick Update Firmware. Okay, so we got our sweet little USB from Miller here. We're going to pull it out, if we can get it out, and we're going to put it. We're going to show you guys here where it goes. So got our little guy here, and USB port right there. Plug it in, put the little guy, he's stuck in there. So, USB stick detected, validating upgrade package. I'm going to scroll down. It says wait, give us 30 seconds, and it's going to update, validating the upgrade package. So it's on there, the USB, but it's going to take a second for. And you can download this unit, this software update on the internet. So there we go. It says press upgrade to update firmware. Let's find it in our third button over. So it says press upgrade. File found, package, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. So the fan's gonna kick on a couple of times, on and off. But like I said, you can upgrade this, or you can download the software off the internet, millerwelds.com, put it on a USB that you have, plug it in, and you can upgrade your machine. Zero cost. So they can also send a USB to you with the software on it, but you can get the upgrade for free. So this is going to put Pulse on our 211. So we just had this one sitting around. We wanted to put Pulse on it and try it out, see how it works. And this same process works for the 215 Pro. So if you already have a 215 Pro without Pulse, you can do the same thing with that. But let's just see what the screen's saying here. So upgrading, it's still taking some time. It says about 2 minutes to upgrade the full thing. And then once it's done, we should have Pulse settings on this unit. And like I said, we're on 220 volt. It'll only pulse on 220 volt. So it's not gonna pulse on 110. So the machine will tell you if you plug it into 110, it won't let you pulse at all. And on the 215, same thing. If you plug it into 110, it won't let you pulse. But we're gonna give it a second here while we're running. But the 211, and you can see, we'll just set them side by side, but I have a 215 right here and a 211 right there. So this is a Multimatic 215, so MIG, TIG, stick. This is just a MIG welder, right? So I guess to decide between the two, it depends on what you want to do. I see a lot of people, like farmers, that sort of thing, they want to MIG weld some sheet metal, but then they want to stick weld some heavier items, so they buy the Multimatic. Guys that are just doing sheet metal car work, 211's perfect. I mean, the 211's been around for a long, long time. These units are tried and true. I mean, they really are. They're reliable, 3-year warranties. They are bulletproof, and now we can upgrade them. And so we're still updating here. So like I said, about 2 minutes on the update. The Millermatic, though, same thing, auto set. It's going to give us some auto set features in there too, in the Pulse programming, that are very, very cool, especially on the 215. It gave us some good settings as far as running sheet metal, or what I call sheet metal. And you can see here what I did there. 16 gauge, I pulsed that weld right there. Low distortion. I mean, the T didn't even bend. No, it didn't burn through, but we were running 90-10 gas pulse welding. So very, very cool. Very, very nice weld. So for you guys that aren't familiar with pulse welding, good on thinner materials, lower heat input, out of position welding as well. So vertical up overhead, that sort of thing works really, really well for that. And then you got to run a 90-10 gas though, so it's an argon CO2, 10% CO2, 90% argon to pulse. So there we are, we're updated. So let's see what comes of it. So right there, boom. So before we only had MIG and flux core, now we have pulse MIG. And then in that, we got 90-10, so steel, stainless steel, silicon bronze, aluminum 4000, and aluminum 5000 series. So we're just gonna go with that. It's going to tell us our gas and everything. So wow, that's pretty cool. So right there too, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. So this is called bead vision. So it's going to show us, as we turn our wire feed speed up, it's going to show us what's happening to the bead profile and our penetration profile on that particular weld right there. So that's just a T-joint. It says for reference only, right? It's just giving us an idea. And then if we change arc length, it's going to show us our bead, how much wider. So longer arc length, wider bead, more concave, shorter arc length, more convex, lower penetration. You can see that it's showing you. So that's bead vision, and this is the Dynapulse system. So Dynapulse is dynamic pulse. So it's brand new to Miller, just came out with it. We just downloaded it on our older Millermatic 211 Pro. So if you have one, it's easy to do, super simple. You just watch me do it all, first time I've ever done it. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna unplug our USB and we're good to go. We're ready to pulse weld with our 211 Pro. So very, very cool. If you guys got any questions, comments on anything on how to do this, let me know in the comment section below. We'll do our best to answer them. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more.